Hey, what's up, Internet? This is Dark Ruler 1030 here, and today I want to give my personal opinion on three movies that I just seen. Since this month is October and Halloween is around the corner, and this is usually my holiday because my birthday is the day before, um, I just seen three movies. Two I already seen. One but I didn't really pay attention to the two the first time I saw them. So I was keeping my attention up on this one, and then I decided to see a third movie that a friend recommended, and all these people were. I was looking at reviews of what scary movies to watch, and instead I just got nothing but comedies that I don't know. Before, scary movies used to terrify me. Just the idea, not even seeing the movie, just the idea behind it and people talking about it and the hype behind it, and it used to creep me out. I used to get scared of haunted houses. I used to get scared of everything, and now I'm just not scared at all anymore of these. These don't even faze me at all. I got scared of seeing the first Saw movie because somebody says that a guy chops his foot at the end. And they show it graphically, and I watched. I'm like, what the hell are they talking about? Not that bad at all. So I go and I see these three movies, and these do contain spoilers. So turn off the video if you don't want to see anymore. Okay, the first movie I saw was Paranormal Activity 2, because according to this, the order is 3, 2, 1, as opposed to 1, 2, 3. Anyways, the second one is about some woman, some guy, some daughter, a baby, a dog, and a maid living in this house. This big, rich, nice house in Carlsbad, California. Something happened to the house where nothing got stolen except for some sister's necklace. As time goes on, the whole house is a wreck. So a guy hires the people to put like 6 or 7 cameras in the house, one's facing outside in the pool area, one's facing the baby's bedroom, one's facing different types of different places, and it really is really awkward. Anyways, the movie starts off as boring. Nothing's happening, nothing's happening, nothing's happening. They talk for a little bit, then it's nighttime, nothing's happening, nothing's happening. Finally, like a little curtain blows. Finally, a blanket moves. A few other things just start moving out of the ordinary, out of nowhere. As the movie's progressing, and I'm starting to fall asleep at this point, other things are just happening. They're just talking. Then it starts to get slightly worse, and then, like doors are closing, and like things are just it's just getting really stupid at this point. Then finally, baby is like being like pulled up by itself, and I don't know. Then the dog gets hurt, and then the daughter gets locked out of the house. The mother is being pulled all around the house, thrown into the basement, and then all of a sudden she's trying to get out. She's freaking out. Well, she's not freaking out. You don't even see her. Eventually, she becomes possessed by this demon spirit that's in the house. And then all of a sudden, she's doing something. According to this, I didn't notice this the first time around. I didn't notice half of the stuff that was going around, so you're probably going to have to watch this movie more than once to see the little things that are actually happening throughout each scene. There's probably something hidden in every scene that I still missed. So I'm just seeing this stuff going around, and I don't know. Anyways, to end that movie, it pretty much ends and begins where the first one starts, if that makes any sense. The mother is possessed, and they burn some sort of picture which goes to the sister, and the sister starts getting all this possession stuff. So it connects Paranormal Activity 1. So in Paranormal Activity 1, there's a guy named Micah or Mika or whatever his name is, and some girl named Katie. and they live together. They're a young couple. They've been together for like 3 years, and as time progresses, some stuff has been happening to them, and I don't know. It's just whatever. The same crap is happening. Blankets are moving, except this one was more interesting because more things were happening. Things I could see, I could hear. You know, it wasn't so out of the ordinary. Anyways, if you guys seen the bonus features of the first Paranormal Activity, at the end she's like this after she kills her boyfriend, and then the cops kill her. But there's also they cut that out and just made it a bonus feature as like an alternate ending. And in the end of the second one, she kills everybody except for the daughter, and the daughter comes home and finds everybody dead, and the kid is missing. Um, as time progressed, I ended up going into a third movie, which I was looking at the reviews about it. I was kind of scared of going into this one because people were telling me how disgusting and disturbing and how it was. So I go and I watch this movie. It's called The Human Centipede, and literally I'm just like on like the edge of my seat, just anticipating these so-called nasty things. And really, it wasn't bad at all. It wasn't bad at all. Nothing about this movie was scary. Nothing about this movie was disgusting. I mean, there are things that insinuate, but it really doesn't show a lot. I mean, it shows a lot of blood. It shows a lot of, like maybe him doing surgery on some of the parts. But I mean, it wasn't like bad. You'll probably squint your eyes for like about a second and then it'll be done. But like, it really wasn't that big of a deal. There was a scene where the Asian guy was eating food, but his stomach started to hurt. And if you guys seen the I Human Centipede, you would know that this is one of the jokes. It was a Japanese guy and shits in the girl's mouth in the middle, and I don't know. It was just, I mean, but you don't see anything. You don't see no crap nowhere. You just see that he's doing it, and that's just that. Now the whole entire movie is just really weird. You get this really demented doctor that just wants to sew these three people up together, but in order for him to be able to do that and for it to work, he needs to be able to find three exact matches to connect together. And these two girls, they're in Germany and they try to go to a party and the car breaks down. And since the car broke down, they can't really, they're trying to look for something. They find the first house that they see, which is why I say never, ever, 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 ever go into the woods in a country that you don't even know the language. Learn the language, please. Anyways, they don't know a word of the language, German. So they go to this guy's house. It turns out to be this doctor who does he's a surgeon that was the #1 surgeon in Siamese twins separating. But he hates human beings, so he decides that he wants to make them into something that he considers more beautiful by putting them together and creating a big thing. So he has a thing for human centipedes. And what he does is that he does like some sort of incision from the front person's mouth, and that like their intestines are now connected to the other people's intestines. So when food goes down, it goes from one person to the other to the other. And as disgusting as that may sound, it's just pretty hilarious in a way. I mean, it was really, really funny. I couldn't stop. I mean, I was laughing, and I'm just waiting for the nasty part, and really nothing really was nasty about it. There's a lot of blood in this movie, so if blood isn't your thing, don't watch it. And if surgeries kind of like make you queasy, then don't watch it. But other than that, the story's pretty, it's pretty okay. But really, it's like it got a 1 star on Netflix, 50 on Rotten Tomatoes by the critics, and 20 by the public, or 27 by the public. And there's a #2 coming out called The Second Sequence. So I don't know what to expect of that, because the doctor dies at the end and everybody dies except for the one girl who's just left there with an ass in her mouth and a girl's mouth on her ass, and she just is there stuck in the middle crying. And just imagine if you were just in that situation. Anyways, to finish this off, I was able to, my cousin needed more footage of me doing In the Sky for my music video, so we had to go out today. We went out for like about an hour or two, and we shot the final stuff for the video. My cousin said that my interview video is done. He just wants my consent on it before I can actually, before he actually posts it up. But I said post it up anyway, so I don't know if he's going to post it up tomorrow. I don't know if he's going to post it up, but he's probably going to wait till I see him on Tuesday. And then he's working on a music video as we speak, and then he's working on my cousin's interview, Lydia. So you're going to be able to see, you know, all four of us in the OTOTM thing on top of the music, also known as Eiffel Entertainment right now. And anyways, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about, you know, these scary movies that are funny. Anyways, guys, this has been Dark Ruler 1030 here, and double peace out. The heck? Sorry.